Well, Coach, you've preached complimentary baseball all year. It was pretty complimentary right to the very end, where you get a great defensive play, you get great pitching from Carter White, and you get just enough offense, including two really big responsive swings. A very demon-type victory on a Thursday night.
Hey, man, that's complimentary baseball, and that's a win of toughness. Like, I really believe that. That's a win of toughness. I thought that the at-bats early in the game off of such a quality left-hander were toughness at-bats, and the way that we fought and we drove the pitch count up, and we made some decisions, right, or made them make some decisions, which I thought was critical to how the ball game kind of played itself out. Carter White pitching out of all those jams early, that's toughness, right? I thought that the game was one in which 1 through 9, and on defense and on the pitcher's mound, the Demons were tough all day long. And when you get toughness and when you get complimentary baseball, those are the results that you're going to see. I also think responsive is a good word, because every time they cut the lead or every time they got one, we went back out and we answered the challenge, man. And when you're responsive, when you're tough, and when it's complimentary, that's the kind of baseball game you get, man.
You ran so much offensively in the early part of the year. It was a great amount of stolen bases early. As the hitting season has arrived, as the weather's warmed up, so have the bats. Those two big swings, a 3-0 green light for Bryce Johnson, and then a great piece of hitting to drive the ball the other way by Sam Stevenson. Those two guys, big for the last couple of games.
Yeah, and Clay Young, pinch hits, right? What a huge one right there. I thought Bryce Johnson's at-bat with the homer was tough, right? That's a 3-0 green light, and I know what that means when I give it to him, but that's a tough decision to make, right? That's a tough decision where you can second-guess yourself, but Bryce stood in the box after 2 punch-outs, and he got the green light, and he put the right type of swing on it. That's a mentally tough type of play. Sam's homer, you're exactly right. Clay's pinch hit, man, all up and down the lineup. And the running part of it is, I think when scouting reports get passed around and when people see what we do, they figure out ways to combat what we're doing. The mark of a good team is that if someone takes away one of your weapons, do we have another weapon to come? And the Demons got a bunch of weapons, dude.
Well, one guy coming out of the bullpen, he's not going to show up in a box score where the winner will say, but Adam Alexis has been a weapon the last month. He's been on an incredible roll, and he comes in and makes some big pitches again. That's just a guy that he's coming up at senior weekend. What a better way for him to go out and what may be his last appearance as a Demon on this mound.
Unbelievable, man. The work that Adam puts in with Dan and with Joe and with Dawson, and he's a pitch execution guy. That shows mental toughness, too, when you come in the game and they know what you're going to do. They know what his strengths are, and he spins the baseball in the correct location. That's another sign of toughness, and Adam takes the mound in attack mode, and he says, hey, here's my best stuff. And Dan and Joe and Dawson have developed that stuff with him, and then he puts it to good use, man. Not enough good stuff to say about what Adam Alexis has been the last 3 weeks, man.
Well, Coach, go celebrate with your team. Tell them how tough they were, and a 19-4 at home. Pretty good run here.
Man, look, we appreciate it. And to be able to do it in front of the alumni, to be able to do it in such of a good crowd, in front of such a good crowd, I thought the crowd gave us a little bit of energy, especially in some of those responsive moments and in some of those moments where we had to be tough and get out of that thing, man. And so the Bistro deserves a little bit of credit tonight, too.
Thanks, Bert. Go celebrate.
Absolutely. Thank you, buddy.